lady biker.
Okay.
And me, I'm an adrenaline junkie.
I was thinking,
lady biker, like motorbike.
it's not a lot of
motorcycle, lady biker.
We don't see a lot of
Yeah, we don't have a lot of them actually.
So well, after I saw that, my excitement, as a fan of motorbikes, and where's now a woman riding a motorbike, we wanted to catch up with her.
Mhm.
Some of her posts got my attention. She was talking about Zambia and how her experience and what she saw, especially she focused on the Devil's Pool, Victoria Falls, and she talked a lot about how in other countries, that like Zimbabwe, South Africa, they'll actually advertise that that's where you find Victoria Falls. Do you remember that? Things like that. And she said, I feel like Zambia isn't marketing themselves well, because I'm here and I'm seeing for myself with my own eyes and how beautiful these things are in Zambia.
Oh yeah.
not in Zimbabwe.
Not in South Africa. Of course, Kylie, there's that isn't that a tour company?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That packaged the Victoria Falls.
Phantom South
Yeah.
And
Maybe they meant Southern Africa.
so we are going to be speaking to Tandeka. Tandeka, you're going to have to forgive me. I'm about to butcher your name, but I'm going to try. Tandeka Lomokazi Ngoki. Hey! Tandeka, hi, good morning.
Good morning. Hey, you did great, hey. Yeah.
I tried,
You
yeah?
did, yeah?
Yes.
After I taught her how to pronounce it, it's fine.
No, thank
Tandeka,
you.
welcome to the Q Breakfast Show.
Thank you for having me.
We, I guess we've already had a chat and we've stalked your pages, but our listeners, millions of listeners, may not know who Tandeka is or Tans. So do you mind just giving us a brief background of who you are and what you do?
Okay, so my name is Tandeka Jomokazi Mgodi. I go by the name of Tans.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So Tans
Say your surname again.
Mgodi.
Love it. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So I am a woman who finds, freedom in healing and on an adventure wheel, a bike, on two wheels. So I'm also a digital marketing creative. I'm a content creator. I have a YouTube channel. I'm passionate about travel. I love storytelling my travels, and I'm into problem solving for businesses, especially branding. So as a digital marketer and a creative one, my clients are actually also. I have a client who's one of the top 3 hospitals in South Africa, which is found in all provinces. So yeah, I love creating memories that last a lifetime, whether be it content or business.
Nice.
Okay, that's really nice. Now, let's get down to business. So, Zambia,
Yes.
was it ever on your bucket list, or is it because of our beautiful Mosotunia?
Well, there's almost a junior rally actually coming.
Oh yeah, and is it because of the rally?
Actually, no. Zambia has always been on my bucket list, on the list of countries that I want to ride to, because my plan is to explore the entire SADC and then from there go further. So I've been to Lesotho, I've been to Botswana, I've been to Mozambique, and now I did Zambia and planning on doing Namibia. So yes, I'm part of a group of ladies that we do our cross-border rides with. They're called Throttle Sisters. So we came with in Zambia with. So that's when we were doing the planning, as I'm part of the organizing team, that we got to learn so much about Livingstone and Victoria Falls in Livingstone, Zambia, because everything else that specifically like emphasis on Zambia. Because on the planning and when we were busy trying, researching and stuff, everything pointed to Zimbabwe. Everything in Zimbabwe. And it was an opportunity for me because it really opened my eyes that, there's a gap here. A gap that really needs to be, filled. And knowing myself as a digital marketing content creator, I was like, if I was given the opportunity as Tans Graphics, I would run with this, because you guys, I feel like Livingstone is really not discoverable. Like, we don't know about it until you get there and find that everything you thought was in Zimbabwe is actually in Zambia. So it was something else.
All right, so Tanika, now tell us about one moment on this trip that took your breath away, whether it was landscape, an encounter, or even just a challenge as well.
I'm gonna start with the landscape. The one thing that really took my breath away was standing at the edge of Victoria Falls. That, oh my gosh, it was so it was breathtaking. You should try it, my brother. It's very nice.
Oh, you have no idea. I would die.
So
I'm like, yeah, come on, Tans. You can do this. You Tans.
So one thing that really took me, that really humbled me. It felt like nature was really showing off, because what was that? I was like, what? And there was a point where I actually tried to check in. I'm like, okay, I need to check in. Like, okay, let me say, checking in at Devil's Pool, Zambia. I was so disappointed that I couldn't. Everything just said Devil's Pool, Zimbabwe. I'm like, no, I'm in Zambia. I want to check into Zambia. And unfortunately, I could not. And that's something that really bothered me a lot. Hence my write-up. Because I really, to tell the truth, I really fell in love with Victoria Falls in Livingstone. I fell in love with Zambia, guys. When are you adopting me? Like,
Tandeka, we're giving you a name just now. Just before this show ends, we're going to give you your own Zambian name.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes,
So maybe we can also get into, how did you come in? Did you ride? Where were you coming from? Which routes did you use? Were you riding for how long? How many hours?
And for you to be riding on two wheels. How were the roads also?
So we rode from South Africa, from Pretoria specifically, and then I rode from Bloemfontein, because that's where I am based full time. That's home. So it took me 3 days, because I had to go from here to Pretoria. Then from Pretoria we had to sleep in Botswana, in Francistown, and then now the third day, that's when now we had to ride to Kazungula Bridge and into Livingstone. So and
how many are you on that trip? How many are you?
We were 25 ladies on bikes, everybody riding their own.
Wow.
Yes.
Talking about that, you probably interacted with quite a few people along the way. How have the locals responded to seeing 25 women on motorbikes?
Well,
how did they respond?
It was really okay. Most people are curious, and others, they just have a lot of questions. But in most cases, they're very supportive, because they really love to see an African lady on a bike doing things that, it's things that you don't see every day.
We only see in movies.
That's what they say. Yeah, like they don't see them often. So so they are really supportive. Every encounter that I get people that are very supportive and curious. So
And it brings me to this next question now. Any fun or unexpected experiences that stands out so far? You've been on the road, like maybe something that made you laugh or completely just surprised you.
Okay, so I want to talk about my experience crossing the bridge.
Okay.
That for me was a highlight, a frustration, and it was very hilarious at the same time. The reason why I say it was a highlight, you know, planning for so many months and you finally see yourself there when you're crossing, you're like, wow. And the fact that remember Kazungula is has a it's a quadripoint, right? Yeah, the bridge that connects 4 countries all in, you know, one, and it's the only one in the world so far. So that was a milestone for us. So that's the highlight for it. Can I talk about my frustration? So
Tell us, who do we need to beat?
no, I don't want to mention names. But
Okay.
my frustration started after we've reached now the border post itself. You know, Kazungula is really a really big border post, and it really houses quite a lot of departments, so which is a great thing. That's one thing I'll give it there. Like I was happy with that because we didn't have to go up and down, you know, left and right for all of, so everything is housed in one area. So now the part that frustrates it was, you know, the waiting. And yes, I was we were warned that, you know what, with the processes that we have to go through at the border, we really need to, you know, pack a bag of patience, and that's what we needed to, and we did. So we packed our bag of patience. So yeah, there's a lot of waiting that goes on there, and the paperwork, the endless questions, you know, and then there are, you know, it was a lot, but I feel that it turned a bit cheerful when we knew that our brothers from that side actually were there with us. They really tried to make sure that everything went smooth. We did our pre-applications, we, you know, yeah, so basically we were not alone. We had all the like, we were being guided through each and every yes. So that was actually very cheerful. And with the ladies that I ride with, at some point I saw my ladies creating content, being funny, and then from there they were like, guys, we are going to be chased away because we're starting to make noise now. So that was actually funny. So yeah, I think if there's one thing that I could say about crossing Kazungula is I believe that our countries can actually do better. There shouldn't be a struggle for fellow Africans if they want to visit other countries. You know, there shouldn't be unnecessary delays. Yes, there are laws, and yes, there's paperwork that is very important. All of that is there, but can we cut with the delaying? You know, the systems shouldn't be slow. There should be enough network. You know those small glitches that can actually make a great process into a bad experience. So it's such things that I feel could be worked on, and not only by a country, but for all countries involved.
Indeed. Okay. So the three of us completely have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas.
You've got information about bikes.
Yes.
Tell us what types of bikes they were riding.
I don't know. I wanted to ask because one thing I'm curious about. These guys don't like adrenaline, by the way.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
I like going for rallies. I'm always there. These two, even if I offered them $1 million each, they just cut. Joshua especially, maybe you Jim.
I would miss it. I would miss the $1 million. I would wish I had it, but won't have it.
So I'm curious to find out what bike it is that you're riding and why you chose to ride that bike into Zambia on this particular trip, or basically that.
Okay, so I am on a BMW GS Adventure R1250 triple black. So I chose this bike because it's powerful, it's reliable, and it's built for exactly the kind of ride that has stretches and unpredictable terrain. And, you know, the comfort is needed. I mean, it's a long ride, so yeah.
The comfort is definitely
The
needed.
comfort is needed. Oh my gosh, yeah.
So is this Is this your usual bike even at home, or is this is this bike specifically for when you're having your ride ventures, as you like to call them?
It's my current bike at home. I've actually just changed, just got it, I think like 3 months ago or 4 months ago. I was on a super bike, on a super naked bike. It was a BMW S1000R. So and I've been to countries with it. That's when I thought that no man, I'm going further and further, so I need a comfortable bike. I need a bike that will not restrict me in terms of whatever type of environment or terrain that I come across. So yeah, that's when I decided to go for the GS.
When you say you've been to many countries, how long have you been riding?
I have been riding my own bike since 2021.
Wow.
But I've learned to ride at a very young age. My father is the one actually that introduced me into bikes. So growing up, we had scramblers at home. So that's when now he taught me how to ride that. And now of all my siblings that he taught, because I was the only female then with my brothers, I'm actually the only one who actually took it forward to say, you know what, I'm taking this and making it my lifestyle. And my father was like, of all my children, the girl is the one that decides to go this way.
Shame on your brothers. Tell them Josh said shame on you guys.
I'm sure they're listening.
As a female biker, do you feel safe? And on your way when you were making this trip, or as you continue to make this trip, what precautions do you take to protect yourselves on the road?
With our planning, the first thing we do is to establish contact, so that wherever we pass or wherever we know that we are going to go, our brothers there or sisters, they know that we are going to be at that territory or in their territory. So most of the time we actually get escorted on our ways. From South Africa, we had escorts, our brothers and husbands and sons. They escorted us to the border. Then from the border of Botswana to Kazungula, we had Botswana riders doing the same. And now with us being landing in Zambia, then we had our Zambian brothers who were there for us also. So those are the type of precautions we try to take. And with that being said, we also do share our locations and information with our families back home and where we are going, so that should anything happen, they know that at least they have a link, of when and where they can find, or when last we were seen, things like that. But all in all, we felt safe. We really felt safe because we haven't encountered anything that would say, that would make us feel any uncomfortable. Personally, I have not, as much as I'm a female rider, and most of my rides sometimes I do alone. So yeah, so far everything has been well. I've been safe, yes.
Wonderful. So what is that one thing that you've learned about yourself ever since you started the journey through Zambia?
I've learned that I actually can be more patient. I'm always having anxiety. I have anxiety. So I've learned that, I've learned that I can actually be more patient. As much as I was giving the ladies that I was traveling with, I think instead of calming their stress, because they were stressing me, I was like, but guys, you're stressing me, and then we need to go, and we need this, and then they're like, no, we need to calm down. So I've learned, you see that bag that I was talking about of patience, I came with it. So so I've learned that I can all the way with it. So yeah, I've learned that. And also I've learned that with the challenges that either the bike throws at my way or my trip, I've learned to manage it calmer, and it made me a bit stronger. I think for every experience that you experience in a trip, it prepares you for the next one. So That's how and I'm grateful for that.
Nice.
Tandek, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I think we've learned a lot and we're really inspired. And I think you've reawakened something in us. And that is, we in Zambia, we like to say Zambia Kuchalo.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's a saying. It's a saying that means Zambia to the world.
Zambia Kuchalo.
And I think we say it so much, but we don't live it. You understand? We say it so much and we don't live it. Recently, I saw, what's his name? Nigerian Ghanaian popular artist. Oh my God, his name escapes me. He was saying he's not going to call Victoria Falls. He's not interested in calling it that because it wasn't discovered by the British. It was already in existence and people called it Mosotunya.
You see.
So it's small things like that. It's small things like that, and thanks to people who come from outside who come to help us realize what value, what treasures we have here. We're reminded. So for that, we are really grateful. I think you don't know what you've done, but you've reassured us and reminded us of what treasures are in Zambia. So thank you so very much for that.
Oh,
And
Can I say something?
Please go ahead. I'm going to let you go, yes.
You spoke about the Musuotunya rally, and I'm not sure if the country knows about it, but it is in line with exposing and making Livingstone discoverable, especially the Victoria Falls, like you were saying. So it would be great if it had as much support as we are also giving it. Neighboring countries, we are actually all making our way there from today, and I believe the Angolan guys, they went from Monday, I believe. So yeah, it would be great if it is supported, because it is to host and showcase the landscape, the beautiful possessions that you guys have.
We're on it. She's doing the marketing for us.
we're on it.
All you have to do is call me. I'm there.
And we have your number. Don't worry.
And I would like to meet you guys one day in studio. I would really like that.
Yeah. Yes.
You can ride all the way to Lusaka.
All the way.
you know the one on the bike.
It's just like a few kilometers away. It's really not just a few.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. We are so happy to have had you share your story, your experience, and I guess to all the dreamers, ladies who feel like one day would like to ride a motorbike, what's your message?
All I want to say is they should do it. Do it. Don't wait for the perfect time and the perfect bike or the perfect plan. The road will meet you where you are. Adventure has a way of shaping you. The only regret you'll have is not actually starting sooner, and this goes for all aspects of your life. It doesn't have to be only for biking, but in all aspects, do it. Start somewhere. So yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tandeka.
Thank you.
I think have a beautiful morning. Send us some pictures.
Will do.
Send us some links for your blog.
Will do.
We'd like to see more.
And
asking.
yeah, so if anybody would like to follow me, I'm on YouTube, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, on Facebook, as Tans Ride Venturer.
Wait, say it again.
I'm on YouTube and TikTok as Tans Ride Venturer, and I'm on Instagram.
Ride Venturer.
Yes, Ride Venturer. It's actually from Ride and Adventurer, so Ride Venturer.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right, wonderful.
Yes, and then with my names, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, and also my company the same, Tans Graphics, on all platforms.
Oh.
Yes.
Seen you on YouTube.
Yes.
Found you.
We found you on
Yes.
YouTube.
So there's more about Zambia there. There's more about Livingstone. Yeah.
We're running out of time. We hope
Okay.
we don't stop talking. We talk for a living us.
All right.
Have a beautiful day. Thank you, Tandeka.
No, thank you very much. Thank you for hosting me.